all of that is up to you, you feel me? And when nobody else loves you, you gotta love you more, baby. Mwah. Be better, y'all.
I won't let you take my voice from me.
What's good, y'all? I'm R&B music artist Deshaymond and your host of the Deshaymond Show. And I am here at the Atlanta Renaissance Waverly Hotel for Music Biz 2026. And I'm going to take you behind the scenes on just a few things that I've been experiencing and everything that's happening right here at the Atlanta Waverly for Music Biz 2026. Let's go.
Savage. I am a nigga from the gutter. I am Deshaymond.
I am a disabled artist, a talk show host, and an entrepreneur. And I am grateful that what is for me is already mine. All I have to do is keep the faith and walk into the direction of my dreams. I know that whatever is for me is for me. I am convinced. I am in marvel of all of the success that I've had so far, and I am determined to realize each and every one of my dreams. I am the dream. Listen, guys, I have just been reflecting all week here about all of the times that I thought about giving up. I just had an amazing conversation with a colleague, a fellow artist and friend, just about being discouraged when things don't pan out exactly as you thought it would, you know? I remember when I was releasing my first album and I had some huge financial pitfalls and my budget got just knocked out. And I was like, well, what am I gonna do? You know, is this album gonna be a failure? Is this gonna not do what I thought it could do? Is it not gonna have the impact that I thought it would have? And once I pulled myself up out of that very dark space, I started to think to myself, you know, maybe I just need to trust the process. Maybe I just need to believe in the things that I cannot see. Walk by faith and not by sight. And now today, Gutter was top 5 on Spotify, and my album has surpassed well over 2.25 million streams. You see, that may not sound like a lot to a Beyonce or a Bruno Mars or, you know, another big artist that has label funding. But I'm an independent artist. I'm a blind man. I'm a black man. I'm an openly gay man. And to know that I did it by myself, self-funded, self-promoted, and everything I built, all of the systems and the relationships that I've built have been built from scratch. 2.25 million is shabby by no means. So I say to you, listen, y'all, whenever you're thinking about giving up, that moment right before you give up is the most important moment. That's when you have to decide, am I going to trust the process? Am I going to trust God? Or am I going to fold? And you should never fold. Trust the process. Trust that what is for you is already yours, and continue to march towards it. Hope you feel that.
All right, now, day one at Music Biz was definitely one for the books. The night started at the Spotify for Artists party with the incredible Lachi, and the energy was immediately a vibe. Good music, good drinks, good food, and even better conversation. We spent the evening networking, taking pictures, connecting with creatives, and honestly just enjoying being in a room full of artists and music industry people all moving with purpose. One of my favorite moments though, me and Lachi took a blind stroll together through the event space. Just talking, laughing, and just soaking in the atmosphere. It felt grounding, authentic, and honestly just really beautiful. It was beautiful to be in community. Later on that night, we linked up with the homie Tapwaters in the lobby, and the night somehow just kept getting better. Because out of nowhere, young Dirty Bastard, son of the legendary Old Dirty Bastard from Wu-Tang Clan, walks right up and starts vibing with us. And listen, it was all love. We chopped it up about music, the industry, creativity, life, just genuine energy and just memorable conversations all around. Day one at Music Biz reminded me that some of the best moments happen naturally when good people, good energy, and creativity all meet in the same space. All right now, this week on Artists I Admire, we're celebrating someone who's carrying legacy, history, and raw talent all at the same time. Young Dirty Bastard, also known as YDB, the son of the legendary Old Dirty Bastard. One of the most unforgettable voices in hip-hop history. YDB had such big shoes to fill, and somehow he stepped into that legacy while still creating a lane of his own. And let's be honest, that's not easy. Because when your father is part of the iconic, the world is always watching. But YDB never approached it like imitation. He approached it with respect, energy, and heart. When he performs with Wu-Tang, you can feel the spirit of ODB alive in the room. The wild charisma, the unpredictability, the voice, the energy that made people fall in love with his father in the first place. But beyond carrying that legacy, YDB has proved himself his own artist in his own right. From solo music to touring stages all over the world with Wu-Tang Clan, he continues showing growth, depth, and dedication to the culture. And now, history is happening all over again. This year, Wu-Tang Clan will officially be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, cementing their place as one of the most influential groups in music history. And there's something powerful about seeing YDB standing in that moment, helping continue his father's impact while honoring the entire legacy. Because Wu-Tang didn't just change hip-hop, they changed culture. And YDB represents what happens when legacy meets passion, talent, and perseverance. That's why he's an artist I admire. Day 2 at Music Biz was unforgettable. Ramped, recording artists and music professionals with disabilities, brought the night all the way up with an incredible night of music, community, and celebration at Disco House. And I had the honor of opening the showcase for the incomparable Lachi.
What y'all think about this jacket? What y'all think about this cane? Come on, Glam Kings. All right now.
who completely lit the stage on fire with her powerful single, Fidget.
I'm telling y'all right now, Music Biz has been trying to get Lachi to perform here for a while. Okay? Not to be funny. Like, Portia, I'm here. Somebody said period. Okay, just means I like to devil my pigeon. Try to hold me, try to slow me, they must have known me. I don't know what they better do. Get in my way and I ain't finna play this, I ain't finna play this, so let's play with my pigeon.
It's from her new album, Magnificent. The talent, the atmosphere, the representation, and the love in the room. It was one of those nights that reminded me exactly why music and community matter so much. This week's Fine Black Man segment goes to a man who somehow combines superhero energy, Texas charm, grown man intelligence, and enough jawline to make the Wi-Fi disconnect. Now listen, some men walk into a room and some men shift the entire energy of it. Mikael Brooks has always had that type of presence. Tall, chocolate, athletic, with a deep baritone voice. Smooth enough to stop a conversation mid-sentence. Yeah, that man has been fine a long time. Born in Austin, Texas, Mikael carries that calm, southern confidence that feels intentional. Not loud, not performative, just grown. And honestly, fine is one thing, but intelligence, baby, that changes everything. Before fully stepping into acting, Mikael reportedly had opportunities connected to his academics and basketball scholarships, proving early on that he was more than just a handsome face and a perfect smile. And speaking of handsome, the eyes, the beard, that voice, and the build. This is a man who looks like he smells expensive and gives unforgettable hugs. A lot of us first fell for him during his True Blood days as Eggs, where he brought vulnerability, emotion, and sex appeal all at the same time. Then came Necessary Roughness, Supergirl, and Mortal Kombat, showing us a man who continues building a career in strength, versatility, consistency, and undeniable charisma. But let's be honest, it's not just the physique. It's the confidence. It's the emotional grounding. It's the way he carries himself, like a man fully aware of his power. That kind of energy speaks to everybody. Because fine is fine. Excellence is excellence. And presence is presence. And Mikael Brooks, baby, that man has presence. So this week on Fine Black Man, we celebrate talented, sophisticated, intelligent, and Lord have mercy, fine as hell, Mr. Mikael Brooks. Day 3 at Music Biz 2026 was a perfect way to close out an unforgettable experience. I spent the day creating content, networking, and even doing a full photo shoot right on the conference floor. Now listen, the only downside was Atlanta traffic being Atlanta traffic, because I unfortunately missed my friend and colleague Natalis Ruby speaking on a roundtable panel. Oh, and y'all should go check out her album, by the way. It's called Viva. It's available now everywhere. Natalis Ruby. Shameless plug.
But thankfully, we still linked up afterwards, took some pictures, caught up, and shared some really good conversation. We also connected with fellow Ramped member and music professional, Jay Ocko. And honestly, the whole day just felt like community, creativity, and good energy all around. Music Biz 2026 was definitely one for the books. This week, for What I'm Reading, we're talking about a true classic in Black queer literature, B-Boy Blues by the incredible and incomparable James Earl Hardy. Now listen, before mainstream media was willing to tell layered, emotional, romantic stories about Black gay men, James Earl Hardy was already doing it boldly and unapologetically. And B-Boy Blues didn't just become a novel, it became a cultural moment. The story follows Mitchell, also known as Lil Bit, a sophisticated writer navigating love, identity, vulnerability, and desire when he meets Raheem, also known as Pookie, a masculine, street-smart bike messenger whose presence completely shifts his world. And what makes this story so powerful is how human it feels. Their relationship isn't just flat, it's passionate, tender, messy, complicated, romantic. From their very first meeting, there's chemistry, tension, and curiosity. And over time, we watch two very different Black gay men learn each other emotionally while also confronting masculinity, intimacy, trust, and what love could actually look like between Black queer men. And honestly, that mattered because James Earl Hardy challenged the stereotypes that people place on Black queer men and showed us that our stories could be emotional, sexy, vulnerable, intellectual, and deeply romantic all at once. The B-Boy Blues series would go on to become an entire literary world, helping shape conversations around Black queer identity and representation for years to come. And even now, the impact still feels undeniable because books like this remind us that our love stories deserve depth, our relationships deserve softness, and our voices deserve to be remembered in literature too. That's why B-Boy Blues remains a story that I will always celebrate.
What's good, y'all? It's Uncle D, and I'm here to drop some of that Uncle D wisdom on you. Listen, last night was such an amazing experience. I attended the RAMPD Disco House right here at Music Biz. I hit the stage and it was electric. The energy was amazing. I just was so grateful for all of the love in the room. So many people came up to me afterwards just saying how great my performance was, how they loved my music, and they were so glad that they got to see me. And you guys, that's nothing but God. That's where God is. You feel me? That love, that's where God is. You know, even if people don't approve, still, you have to believe in yourself and understand that your purpose, that your vision, and your dreams are bigger than one person's opinion. Okay? Love yourself, believe in yourself, be determined, and stick it out. No, I love y'all. I love y'all so much. But remember, when nobody else loves you, you gotta love you more. Mwah. Be better, y'all.
What y'all think about this jacket? What y'all think about this cane? Come on, Lamb Kings. All right now. Music Biz. Welcome to Ramped Disco House. And we about to have a good time, all right? snap your fingers like this. Come on.
Just let me kiss you right between your thighs. I'm not looking for love, I'm just looking to touch. Tell you what you wanna hear, cause the truth ain't enough. Give you whatever you want, go together like a hand in the glove. You're a special somebody for sure, yeah. Let me know, hey, yeah.
Come on, y'all, snap your fingers and rock with me, all right? All right, y'all, I want to dedicate this song to anybody and everybody who ever told me that I couldn't. Let's go.
For all the things you said I never do, for all the things you said that were untrue, for all the times you made me feel alone, yeah. You said I'd never make it on my own. Things are looking up for me now. Seems like karma's making its rounds. It's my turn, I won't be held down. No. Karma's gonna visit you too. Gonna pay for the things you put me through. I hope you do. I hope your hell is filled with fantasy. And on every page you see a big picture of me. And under every page of the cancer should be not bad for a man from the gutter like me. Needed to make me weak to help you feel stronger. I know you bitches think I'm somewhere dying inside. Pushing me deep and hungry, couldn't take it no longer. But
All right, remember, don't let nobody tell you what you can be, who you can be, what you can do, and where you can go. All of that is up to you, you feel me? And when nobody else loves you, you gotta love you more, baby. Mwah. Be better, y'all.